Today we're gonna watch Monster Hunter Rise's Sunbreak event, and you know what? I'm really excited. We've been playing on stream, having a ton of fun with my brother, and you know what? I'm just excited to see what's gonna come next. What's next for Monster Hunter Rise? All right, let's get into it. Oh, I'm excited. Oh, that's good. I think these are some of the same monsters we've seen in the other trailers, and I have no idea what I'm actually gonna be like learning today.
Hello everyone, I'm Jozo Tsujimoto, producer on the Monster Hunter series.
And I'm Yoshitake Suzuki, the director on Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak.
First, let's have a look at the new trailer. Enjoy!
Ooh, new trailer, let's go.
Creatures consume life.
Oh, are these like vampires? Getting like that Transylvania vibes.
Will be whisked away by a swift gale, the embodiment of darkness, as they are slowly drained of their life. The darkness will show itself.
That's a new monster. It looks really sick. Oh, it is gonna be the new monster.
I will end you. We will prevail. Hold nothing back. A worthy adversary indeed.
Looks like it has some crazy AoE
Sorry
moves.
to keep you waiting.
Like some of the moves just look insane. Like they do a lot of wide range attacks.
We must bring peace back to Komura and the kingdom.
I was gonna totally do this live and then I missed it. I thought it was at 10 p.m. and it was 10 a.m. Wait, so we just fighting the same thing again? Let's go back. That's not a new area. That's the Sandy Plains, right? It looks like a new monster. So are these like better variations of some of the older monsters that we fought already? Because we fought all these monsters before. Because I think we're supposed to go to like a distant land. Oh, switch skill swaps. I'm a little worried because they're showing a lot of the same levels. I thought the whole point was that we're going to a distant land to fight new stuff. But the main monster looks sick.
Who could have imagined that one day you and I would go hunting together?
Maybe this is just like they're adding new stuff to the
Going
base
on a
game.
quest with you two is gonna be fun.
Oh wait, what? You can go with the sisters? So they say massive expansion, but they showed some of the same
Monster Hunter
areas.
Rise Sunbreak is a massive expansion to Monster Hunter Rise. It's slated for release on June 30th, 2022.
I think we already had that. We already had
A new
that
story
date.
will unfold at a new base with new locales, monsters, actions, and the addition of the Master rank, allowing you to delve even further into the world of Monster Hunter
okay.
Rise.
Adding the master rank.
Now I'll pass the baton to Mr. Suzuki to tell you more about the trailer you just saw.
Thank you. Let's have a look at the footage again, and I'll provide some extra info as we go along.
Okay, yeah, please give us some new info.
Let's start with the new monsters. First off, we have Seregios, the flagship monster of Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate.
Oh, okay. I never played Monster Hunter 4, so I didn't recognize it at
Seregios
all.
is characterized by the sharp blades on its legs, which it uses to attack enemies by diving down on them from the sky. It also sheds sharp scales called blade scales. Some of its
Man, I need to
attacks
get the
will cause
HR 100
bleeding
quick.
status on the hunter, so
Maybe
extreme
me and my brother will do
caution
that
is
tomorrow.
advised. The designers were very meticulous in how Seregios stores and unfolds its scales and horns, so we hope you pay extra attention to that as well.
Okay. It's got an enraged form,
Next,
just like all
let's
the
have
others.
a look at 2 new subspecies of monsters that appeared in Rise. First, we have Aurora Somnicanth.
Oh man, look how different that
It
looks.
releases a perpetual cold air to freeze things around it, and even slide around on the ice to attack hunters.
Because the normal one just
The normal
puts you to
species
sleep,
attacked with a sleet-inducing powder, but this
which is really
subspecies
easy. Once you get the
exhales a
decorations, he's
powerful
really
ice breath.
didn't do anything that important.
Next up, there's
Or that
Magma
hard.
Almudron. It lives
Oh,
in
magma.
the lava
It's gonna do some
caverns,
fire
and
instead of
when
mud.
it digs into the ground, it adopts a red hue, indicating that it's in a special heated state. It also uses
That's cool
the
that
magma
adding like
on its
just a
tail
little
to
twist,
attack its prey.
make it a little different for us. I wonder if
We
you're gonna have to
also
have
added
the
new actions
expansion
for
for
the hunter,
those
as
like
well as more powerful master
extra
race
things.
versions
These
of the
add-ons seem
monsters
like
that
they could
appeared
be
in
free.
Rise. For instance, Aknosom now has a backstep and somersault attack to give it even more combo potential. And T-Rex can now combo from a bite into a spin attack. If you thought you were already used to fighting these monsters in Rise, there are quite a few surprises in store for you.
The Mouzino.
Moving on, let's take a look at the flagship monster for this game, who
Oh,
also
this is
made
what we
an
came
appearance
for.
in today's trailer, Mouzino. Mouzino is a fearsome elder dragon who has brought Fioraine's kingdom to the brink of ruin many times in the past. It commands mysterious creatures that
it's
it
like
uses
a
to capture monsters
Rathanos
and
in his
absorb
mouth.
their energy. It displays both a certain sense of beauty and elegance, as well as vicious cruelty when it catches its prey and consumes their life.
Oh my god.
It
That's like
fights
turf
hunters
wars on
with a variety
steroids.
of attacks, so it's incredibly dangerous.
Oh my god, this is
Some
gonna
of
be
its attacks
insane.
will cause the blood blight status as well. If
I don't think I
a
know
hunter
that
succumbs
status.
to blood blight, they enter a battle of life force with Mouzino,
Oh,
which they
like-
must
like
overcome
bleed.
to survive.
Like a bleed
It's
status
said
effect.
that if Mouzino manages to absorb a hunter's life force, it evolves into an even more powerful form. It's very risky, but definitely worth seeing
Wait, so if
with
your
your own eyes.
teammates go down,
Mouzino's
and you know you
design
can't control
is
if your
based
teammates
first
go
and
down,
foremost on a vampire motif.
it gets even stronger.
It being an elder dragon, we had to figure out what kind of calamity it would cause. And the designers incorporated elements of aristocracy, nobility, grandeur, and cunningness into their concept
What?
arts.
What?
Based on that
Just say
art,
you made it look
we
sick.
hammered out further details, which resulted in the current design.
It's like Godzilla, King of Monsters.
The elements I just mentioned are woven into its theme music as well. The composer managed to turn it into a really cool song, so please give it a listen in the game.
All right, time to go. I'm proud to join you on your quest.
Yeah, that final boss looks sick.
Now let's talk about followers.
It's gonna be fun. Definitely gonna be a lot of fun.
In Sunbreak, some quests allow you to take story characters known as followers along with you to hunt together. These follower quests are single player only, so we hope you'll have fun running around the locales with your favorite characters.
Okay, only single player.
Each follower has their own weapon specialization. During quests,
You think that makes it
your
easier?
health, place traps, and sometimes even ride monsters, so they're very useful to bring along.
Okay, that could be cool,
You'll
I guess.
gradually unlock more characters to pick from as you advance in the game. For the characters from Elgato, you'll be able to take Fiorayne, Lucica, Jay, Admiral Gallius, and Master Arlo with you. As for Kamura, you'll be able to bring along several characters in addition to Hinoa and Minoto, who already made their appearance. These colorful characters are sure to make your hunts even more fun, and you can even earn exclusive rewards, so make sure you try them out.
Oh, we're gonna definitely have to use them. At least see what kind of rewards we get.
Now, let's move on to the new player actions. Rise introduced various new gameplay elements, like the wire bug and wyvern riding. Sunbreak will expand on these elements even further, with more features and tweaks. Let's have
Yeah,
a
this is
look
gonna
at the
get us
new
back
switch
in
skill
it, baby.
swap function first.
This is something
This
that's really
game
cool, the
adds a
swap
variety
skills
of new
function.
switch skills, including new Silkbind attacks. You'll now be able to swap between different sets of switch skills on the fly, using
That's
the new
kinda cool.
switch skill swap function. You can register 2 loadouts in advance, so you can use 2 sets of switch skills during your quests.
That's cool, you can like swap back and forth.
This lets you combo Silkbind attacks and gain their synergized effects. Swapping sets at the right moment and making the most out of every situation
Yeah, that'd be cool, yeah, just
allows
like
more freedom and
the different
creativity in
mobility
your
you can
playstyle.
get. Or if you're fighting 2 different monsters on a
Now
hunt.
let's say you need to avoid a monster attack or distance yourself from a monster while swapping skill sets. That's where the swap evade comes in.
Yeah, you know, you're gonna see some like
Swap evade
sick
lets you quickly
YouTube
change your
videos
position
of like, you know,
while
the
swapping sets.
veterans of the Monster Hunter series
Switch skill
just
swap
pulling off
and swap
crazy
evade
combos.
will give you a lot more freedom when moving around the battlefield. We've also added a wide variety of tweaks. For instance, you can now go into a wall run without using a wire dash first, and you can pick whether to ride a monster or keep attacking it when it's in a mountable state. There
Okay.
are various options to change the original controls to new controls. There's even more new tweaks like that, but we'll tell you more about that at a later date. We plan
How much
to
later
release
this-
introduction videos for the new
Okay.
Silkbind attacks and
May
switch
16th.
skills for all 14 weapons according to the schedule shown on
Oh
screen.
man, I'm so excited.
We
June
hope you
30th
look
can't come
forward to
sooner.
how these are going to change the action in Sunbreak. We've also got some new short clips for Sunbreak that'll teach you some new useful tips for your hunts. Make sure to follow the official Twitter account so you don't miss out. That's all we have to share regarding the new gameplay
man.
elements today.
Oh, I'm ready.
Hope you enjoyed it.
Now, let's have a look at the product information for Monster Hunter Rise.
Do we get a
Sunbreak.
price? Do we know what the price is?
If you already own the physical version or the digital version of Monster Hunter Rise, and you just want to buy Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak, all you'll need is the digital version of Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak. For the digital version, we are also offering the Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak Deluxe Edition, which
Yeah, let's pause for a
includes
second. Oh,
add-on
oh
content.
god, Twitch, no. Alright, well, Twitch leaves it kind of like dark and it looks a little weird, but looks like you get some layered armor. Looks like, so yeah, Palmute layered armor, Palico layered armor, a gesture set, fight pose set, elk and eye makeup, fluffy curl hairstyle. So it's just kind of like cosmetics for the deluxe edition.
There will also
Oh,
be
you can buy a
Monster
deluxe-
Hunter Rise
deluxe set,
Plus
too.
Sunbreak set, including both the main game and the expansion, for players who want to start Monster Hunter Rise from the beginning. All of these versions include special purchase bonuses, so grab them while you can.
Oh dude, it looks like the Sheeb. It's a little Sheba.
The exclusive bonuses are layered armor for your Palico and Palamute. Make sure to pre-order the game so you don't miss out.
No, I'm not pre-ordering. You can't do that
We
to
will
me.
also be releasing 3 new amiibo for Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak. Each of these amiibo unlocks a special layered armor.
This looks really cool.
We've also got some
Why do they
news
do this
about
to us?
peripherals.
Oh, look at that Pro Controller.
A
It looks sick.
Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak edition of the Nintendo Switch Pro Controller will be made available.
Oh my
This
god,
is a
dude.
special version of the Nintendo
Oh, it looks
Switch
so
Pro
good.
controller with a Mouzino design on the front.
That's a sick controller.
All
I don't
of this
want it.
product
I
information
don't want
is
it.
also available on the official website. The digital version of Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak is now available for pre-order. We hope you check it out. If you have saved data of Monster Hunter Stories 2, Wings
Oh.
of Ruin,
I think my
you'll be able to
brother
unlock the
did
Navaru
Monster Hunter
Hostile
Stories
layered
1 and
armor for
2.
your
And he
Palico
said they're pretty
in
good.
Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak. Of course, you'll also be able to use the Rider Series Hunter Layered Armor and the Tsukino costume that are unlockable in Monster Hunter Rise.
オトモアイルの重ね着装備なりきり付きのと合わせて楽しんでいただければと思っています。以上、
That's
These
all
are
of the
some
news
cool
for
outfits.
now.
This is cool.
To reiterate, Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak will be released worldwide on June 30th, 2022.
木曜日に全世界同日発売予定となっております。
We will also be releasing several free title updates after that.
無料タイトル
We'll have more to share with you on the free updates and other new info around June, so there's a lot to look forward to.
楽しみにお待ちください。
Thank you for tuning in to today's special Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak digital event.
That was a really short event. Yeah, so wow. Monster Hunter Rise digital event is definitely fun. I think the Mouzino looks really cool. Looks like it's gonna be a tough fight, and if your teammates go down and it makes it stronger, that's gonna be a pain in the ass. Because if you know Monster Hunter Rise, whenever you just join a random group, people go down all the time, especially if you do the Apex hunts. I've noticed that people go down a lot. And then yeah, the switch skills look pretty cool. Just being able to swap in and out the daggers or the dual blades I can see where people kind of switch in between depending on the monster, because you got one that goes more of an aerial attack, you attack the top of the monster, or a more grounded attack, which is really strong for ones that have either armor on top or they just don't go in the air that much. That could be like a lot of fun. I think the daggers for me are going to be a lot of fun to kind of switch back and forth. A little worried. They keep saying massive expansion, but really all they've showed, I mean, there are a few new monsters. I guess there's one new area. We don't know how big it's going to be. But yeah, they have the Mouzino, and then there's been like 3 or 4 other monsters that I saw in other trailers. Oh yeah, and then the master levels or master hunts. Are they going to be, part of it? Are they going to be a free update? Are the people that are coming in for single player use, like the extra characters, are they automatically just a free update in the game, or are you gonna have to have Monster Hunter Sunbreak? We don't know. I don't think they really stated if that was just an update that's going to be there, or if it's going to have to be only Monster Hunter Sunbreak. If it's Monster Hunter Sunbreak, I don't really see it being that big of a deal. Like, not many people play it solo. So, you always want to try to find fights with people. So that's just my thoughts on Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak digital event. I thought it was a lot of fun. The Indie World Showcase is going to be live, and I know that one for a fact is 10 p.m. So I'm going to try to be live for that one. I had a video out. We talked about Nintendo, the work culture. It's getting a little dicey right now. We don't know exactly what's going on, but I made a video about it, kind of explaining everything over the last few weeks that we've kind of seen in articles. Check that video out. It was a lot of fun putting that together. And as always, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time. And hopefully I'll see you live.